I'd put the cream on, or I'd put the balm on or whatever, and it just didn't have the same effect. But then, look, you do more research, you try more products, and that's why I like Direct Hemp so much, because you guys do the legwork for me. I don't, it's still such an incredible business and product. We're going to continue to see so many companies start making product, and, but unless you spend the money, like for me, unless I spend the money to buy it, to try it, and then try it for a good period of time to really see, like really give it a good try and test to see if it works, you don't know if it's going to work or not unless we have, there's someone like y'all who already figure all that out, already do all the digging, the testing. So now every time I try a new product, it's like, there's no question in my mind that it's going to work. It just turns into more like, do I like that flavor of gummy? Do I prefer that lotion to that lotion, or that tincture to that tincture? But regardless, I know whatever product's coming in my box that month, it's going to work. It's going to do what it's supposed to. And yeah.
Yeah, and thanks for saying that, and you're right, that's what we're here for. We're really a hemp and CBD marketplace, and, Ryan, myself, we really take the time to vet all of these brands. Like you mentioned, we do testing, we look for proper ingredients. We also work with companies that be certified corporations, companies that are doing things the right way. And kind of as you mentioned too, you try products here and there and they might not really work, and that's due to the level of ingredients that I'm sure people have seen reports online of products being like secretly tested and coming back with no CBD or 10% of what's supposed to be in there. And gosh, you know what, we don't stand by products like that, and we want to make sure that, like you said, we're taking the guesswork out. Everybody has 60 million thousand things to do with their lives. All we want to do is feel better, so that's what we're here for. We're a marketplace. We have products for humans, for pets, topicals, tinctures, capsules, edibles. There's something for everybody, and we cover the gamut of different types of CBD products, whether it's just pure CBD for those people who are first responders, working in healthcare, athletes. We also have the full spectrum products and products with different minor cannabinoids. That's the coolest thing about this industry, is that there's still so much more for us.
Oh yeah.
And there's so many little bits and pieces that help with different ailments too. So that's what we're here for. Education, good products that fit every need, every budget. And like I said, for humans, for pets. I have my aunts and uncles and even, people's grandparents on there looking for topical creams and stuff like that. something for everybody. So we're really happy to be helping everybody make those decisions and feel better.
Yeah. I remember when I first started to hear about all the research and stuff that was being done with other cannabinoids, CBN, right? But all these things that from what I understand at the time, they weren't really being used yet. They were still being tested or worked with to find out what are the amounts, what amount of this would we put into this product, and then feel good about being and then this is the amount you're going to take.
Exactly.
Right? Yes.
And you're so right with that. And a quick story order, we had a buddy when CBN first came out, or before it was kind of hitting the market. He had a friend that worked at an extraction facility and sent him a small amount of CBN, and he had decided to dab it. Well, cut to, he took way too much. I think he was asleep for 18 or 22 hours or something like that. So, a little bit too much, but he tested it for us, and that's too much. So with CBN, like you said, that's a really great minor cannabinoid, and it's actually THC that has been degraded or has gotten older, so that it's turned into the CBN compound as well. And that's more of a sedative compound. It's really non-psychoactive unless you're taking it in those high amounts, but there's no products with that amount out on the market, so you have to worry about that. But it's sedative compounds. So you see those things in some of the sleep products on directhemp.com. You'll see products that have trace amounts of CBN, like the Chiba Chews, Sleepy Time Chiba Chews. We also have different products that have melatonin and things like that in them as well. So yeah, really, really cool stuff. And I can't wait until we're listing off, all 100 minor cannabinoids, and we talk about how they all work separately and synergistically together.
Yeah. Well, I was definitely happy. Every time I get a new product that's for a sleep product and it has CBN in it, I'm like, yes.
Yes. And speaking of, I know you love the, I have them here too, the Charlotte's Web, the red.
Yes.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. I'm like, how many do I have left?
You know, and they're so,
Yeah.
these are these are vegan, full spectrum. So full spectrum, for your audience here too, if they're not super familiar with the different types of CBD, full spectrum does contain very, very trace amounts of THC, high in CBD, some trace minor cannabinoids, and then a little bit of THC. And that legal limit is that 0.3% or below. So it's not going to get you high by any means. You know, if you take all 30 of them, you know, sure, but I don't recommend that at all. But these products, as you had mentioned, for sleep, there's full spectrum CBD and melatonin in these. And these are from the brand Charlotte's Web.
And they're delicious.
Yeah. And for me,
so good.
I don't know about how long it takes you, but I normally pop these maybe 25, 30 minutes before bed. And I am just like, I have my Whoop, and it tracks like your sleep and your latency. My latency is literally, as soon as I lay down in bed, it's always 2 or 3 minutes by the time I start falling asleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ryan's like, what? I'm like, it takes me 27 minutes to fall asleep. And I'm like, nope, bye.
Yeah, lately I have been out. And then what I also enjoy too is, for me, usually I can fall asleep, but I wake up a lot in the night. So, and then when I wake up too, it's not like I slowly wake up. It's like I'm asleep and it's wide awake, eyes open, wide awake.
Yep.
And so when I've found, like, you know, the right products for me, like, you know, sometimes taking some of these and like doing kind of a stack with I have a capsule that I like to take. I cannot remember what it's from. Something amazing that Ryan sent me.
Hold on, is it these, the Zen capsules maybe?
Those I like. I have those, and then the other one is in a black bottle, and it might even be Extract Labs.
Extract Labs, the PM capsule.
Yeah.
With CBN that we were just talking about. I know, it's like all the sleep products, they're so good. They're so good. Yeah. And as I just said too, these are full spec, the Charlotte's Web, the Extract Labs are as well. If you have people that are watching that are looking for a really awesome nighttime product that's THC free, this is a broad spectrum product. So it has high amounts of CBD and trace minor cannabinoids, but no THC. And then the cool thing about this as well is that the Zen from Cured Nutrition, if you guys go on directhemp.com, you can either search by brand, so Cured Nutrition, or go under the capsules. And these have additional adaptogens and nootropics in them as well. So things like 5-HTP, L-theanine, ashwagandha, chamomile. So it's really kind of like a CBD supplement sleep product.
Yeah.
Get your sleep.
Get your sleep on.
What else are you liking these days? I know you've been traveling a lot, you know, just doing a million different things. So outside of sleep, you know, are there other products that you've been finding help you either relax or day?
Well, I have been traveling, so I've actually run out of some stuff that I brought with me. But I do really like the original Hemp energy gummies, which I remember the first time I tried them, I was like, I don't know if it's actually going to give me energy. You know, like caffeine doesn't work on me.
Yeah.
Like I drink coffee because I enjoy it, not because it like wakes me up. I think I've overdone the coffee the past so many years, but I was pleasantly surprised how much of a boost I got when I took one of these in the afternoon for a training session. And it wasn't an over the top, like I'm full of energy. It was more like, I'm awake.
A little zinger. Yeah. Those,
yeah.
Vitamin B6, B12, have a little bit of green tea extract in them. So like you said, it's not like it's gonna like smack in your face, not a 5-hour energy, but like a little pick me up in the afternoon. Everybody that I've talked to that tries those, they love them. And that's normally like when they take them, like kind of like after lunch, like as they're kind of wrapping up their day, just trying to like make that push through and everything. I'm glad to hear that you like those. And the flavor and texture on those are really good too. I think they're
really good.
Citrus. So it's also kind of like a little pop of citrus or vitamin C in the afternoon too.
And then I actually have enjoyed, so basically all the gummies from Charlotte's Web. I have the chill, and I have the relax, and then I have the recover.
Okay.
And I like all of them, and I like all the flavors. I haven't tried a product from Charlotte's Web that I have not liked.
Yeah.
So
the cool thing is, and I think we'll be getting you some up too, we have so Charlotte's Web just launched 3 new gummies. So they'll all be on Direct Hemp. If you search again under Charlotte's Web or under the edible gummy section. But they launched a new immunity gummy, and that is boosted with vitamin D3 and vitamin C. They have just a standard full spectrum baseline daily wellness gummy. And then nice. Their first THC-free edible as well. They have a broad spectrum THC-free gummy, and the THC-free gummy is a peach mango. I haven't tried that.
Yeah.
Like those are I love tropical flavors, so I can't wait.
But other than that, I've been taking the Bluebird Botanicals.
Yes. Okay.
So let's talk about Bluebird, because this is a newer company that I've been trying their products.
Yes.
And what I do like about when I'm traveling is, I'll bring my gummies I like. I always make sure that I have a balm because my knees start to hurt. And then I'll bring capsules because I never feel like I'm gonna run out of these, especially when I grab like a brand new bottle. These, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I might eat an extra one.
Go for it.
Serving size is 2, and potentially it might be 3 or 4.
Yeah, and I think the serving size is 2, but the melatonin per serving is only 3 grams. So that's not too bad. So if you're doing if you're doubling down, you're
1.5 or
6 milligrams, you're fine. You're fine. You'll just sleep better. But Bluebird, I'm so glad you mentioned them. And Bluebird, for me, I'm just so obsessed with this brand. They've been around since about 2012, 2013. Like Charlotte's Web, they're really 2 of the OGs, and both of these companies are B certified companies. They're GMP, Leaping Bunny. I mean, they do everything the right way, and Bluebird is so based on holistic health and different functional ingredients, and just very, very holistic. And what I love about the soft gels that you mentioned, this is the concentrated line, and these are the complete concentrated capsules. They also have some tinctures in the complete line. And I think the reason why you love these so much is because these are also infused with CBDA, and CBDA is my personal favorite minor cannabinoid because it is the acidic version. So before let's do a quick little overview. So you got hemp, and that's what we call biomass, and there's all the compounds in there and everything, and there's even acidic compounds, varin compounds, and those can flip, let's say CBDA, once you take the biomass and you go through the extraction process and it's been heated, the acid will flip at a certain temperature into CBD. So this has some decarbed product in there, so the acidic version, and that CBDA actually attaches to our serotonin receptors, so the 5-HT1A. And so it's great for mood regulation. It's great for stress and anxiety relief because it's activating those serotonin receptors and just making them work a little bit more and helping you just get through your day. It also has really great anti-inflammatory properties as well. So again, with some of that, with that inflammation that you've been feeling, I mean, it's such a great product. This is one when people reach out to me and they say, if there's one product on your site outside of the sleep gummies that you should get, which one would you do? And hands down, it's the complete concentrated soft gels, and they also have it in a tincture form. So these are my favorite products. I take them every day. I always have the tincture sitting at my desk, and if I'm feeling like a little lull or if I'm getting overwhelmed from work or anything else going on, just drop this in. Generally takes maybe about 10 minutes for me to feel that. And CBDA is more bioavailable as well, so it absorbs into your bloodstream quicker. You're going to get a little bit more of that faster uptick. So I definitely love that product. I want them to make so many more different products. I'm like, put it in an edible, put it in this, because I would just, again, like you said, be popping them all day long.
Yeah, you're like, hang on, how many forms can I take it in?
Yep. So, and on the site too, so these are the concentrated. The complete is going to be 6 times more concentrated than just the standard concentrated. So if you guys are looking on the site for Bluebird products, the complete concentrated will have 6 times more CBDA than just the standard concentrated CBDA product. But there's different price points, different concentrations. So if you guys are curious about trying these and you want to start with the higher concentration, go for it. But there is also a standard baseline as well. But the cool thing about CBD and cannabinoids in general is you can't really overdo it. You can't really overdose on CBD or anything like that. The only thing that might happen is you feel either really good or you might just feel a little lethargic if you overdo it. But I take probably 2 servings of a high concentrated every day. And like I said, like my overall mood regulation, my stress and anxiety, so balanced.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't tell, I love this product.
Honestly, this is what's so great, and I'm so happy that you are here to talk about some of this stuff, is especially with a lot of the new, cannabinoids and things are being, used or discovered or whatever. I don't know all those things. It's like, I just knew that I liked the product and I like to travel with it. And now it does make so much more sense as to why I probably find myself like, you know what, I want this one.
Yep.
I like this one.
Yeah.
I feel good when I take this one.
Yep. Take that one. And I know you've held up the muscle cream a few times, Brooke, and honestly, this is our best-selling topical. This Extract Labs is a veteran-owned and operated company out of Boulder, Colorado, and this topical cream is fantastic. Like hotcakes.
So good.
Works. It's 1,500 milligrams of full spec. It has a really nice baseline of jojoba and beeswax, and then there's also some additional essential oils. So you have lavender, rosemary, and then there's arnica in there, which is also an anti-inflammatory. But like this stuff, like it's
so good.
And I love smelling it too. I'm just
like now I want to smell it. Oh yeah, when I lather up with this when I'm sore.
Yeah,
on my knees.
I know, I'm
back.
It
And let's see, the other 2 products that I've got with me, and this one I've actually been traveling with, and it's not necessarily in a travel size, but I've loved it so much that I have just taken it with me anyways. It's the body butter. Like, it's not necessarily like, when I'm gone for a couple weeks at a time or whatever in my suitcase and I barely have, like, I'm trying to be underweight and I already have to take like my hair dryer, my curling iron, my flat iron, and all my shoes and, all this shit. Then I start adding in like more big pieces of things. But this is so good. It's so good.
And that's
the honestly,
body butter, right?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Okay, I will. I love to. And it's so funny, we've been talking about minor cannabinoids and all of their benefits. So the whipped body butter from Sugar and Kush is a broad spec and CBG infused topical. And CBG is kind of CBGA, as we talked about acidic compounds earlier, is really the mother cannabinoid. CBGA, when it's gone through that heating process, can flip to a couple different minor cannabinoids. But I think of CBG as kind of CBD on steroids, especially when it comes to skincare. It has so many anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal properties, but CBG has also, there's some studies out there that shows that it also helps to keep moisture in your skin and produce more of that like sebaceous oil. So for people that have super dried, cracked skin or irritation, this product's going to work wonders for not only keeping your skin hydrated, but removing any, dead skin, dried, cracked skin. And so that's why you love it so much. It's not just CBD, but you got that beautiful CBG compound in there. It leaves your skin so hydrated and refreshed.
Oh no, it feels so good. As soon as I get out of the shower.
Yeah.
Head to toe.
Yeah. It's funny, so that's the whipped body butter. They also have a broad spectrum in the CBG infused sugar scrub. And the first time I used the sugar scrub, I got out of the and my skin was, I don't even know if I need to use the moisturizer, because the sugar scrub, like I got out and I was like, oh my gosh, my skin's already shiny and hydrated. It felt so soft.
Oh yeah, I do have that. I did not bring that with me, but yeah, it's using something, it's like, I put lotion on all the time, but how it feels and how it smells, it makes it feel a little like it's more luxurious.
And that's a perfect word for it. It really is a luxurious feeling. Now, it's not like a heavy on, but it's also not just like a standard water-based lotion that like absorbs right in and then you're like, where'd it go? Like, it does leave your skin feeling super moisturized and hydrated. It's like one of those things, like if you ever do like a girls' night or whatever, like that's what you want to put on like before bed and like just like let it soak in and wake up.
Oh, yeah.
great. But yeah, no, and it's like a light pomegranate scent, I want to say. It's not overpowering, but it's just so nice and light and refreshing. I'm glad because that's a fantastic brand. They're a woman brand out of the East Coast, and they have other really great products.
Oh, like this?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually the lavender one the other day, but I have the vanilla cupcake and the pink rose swirl. And a nice evening or like post out or anything like that. I mean, like I can smell them right now. They're so good. And they're available in 3 different scents. So you can have a heyday with that. And all 3 of these make really good gifts, not only for like the holidays, but just for like, you or all that good stuff. And I mean, you literally cannot go wrong with the.
I mean, like this right here would be the perfect gift for, you know, girlfriends, sisters, I don't know, mother-in-laws. I don't have one of those, but if I did, this is what she was getting.
Yeah, no.
If I did have one, that's what she would get.
Yep, and we also have some of these like bundled too. So if you want to try all 3, when you go on Direct Hemp, we have different drop downs that you can look for, like the tinctures, the capsules. There'll also be a bundle one, and you can get all 3 of the Sugar and Kush bath bombs at a discount as well if you bundle them together. And same thing with that sugar scrub and the whipped body butter we were just talking about. We do a discount when you bundle and save. So check that part out too, because you might find some different bundles or packages and be able to save a little bit of money on that too.
Oh yeah.
And we love saving money. Yeah, but you know, Brooke, I know you had asked too about the site and everything, and you know, when you've gone on and checked it out, I mean, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty cool to be able to use. You can go and select, like I said, by brand, by product. You can even obviously search in the type bar or in the search bar. So if you're looking for something specific and just want to type in bath bombs, or if you need products that are THC free, you can type that in and lists will pop up. And then we also have a really cool like glossary of terms. So that's there for people to kind of educate themselves a little bit as well if you have questions. And then on each brand page, like when you go to the Sugar and Kush bath bombs or the Charlotte's Web edibles, you'll see on the page we have little icons as well, and you can scroll over them and it'll say THC free, GMP certified, USA hemp, and all that good stuff. So if you're curious about what's in the products, you know, there's also ingredients list descriptions, but we made those little icons so that it's like super simple. So you can say, oh, full spectrum, USA hemp, GMP certified. So you can see all those cool little details just right on the product page when you're checking out to learn more about your product.
Yeah, which is perfect.
Yeah.
And for all of you guys that are watching this or that are interested in Direct Hemp as well, I hope you do feel confident. If not, I hope you can trust me enough that you should feel confident in any brand that is listed on the site is worth trying. So if you already know that they wouldn't offer anything that hadn't been vetted, that they already didn't feel confident in, then all you have to do is know what kind of product you might want to try, what form you would want to have it in or try it in. And if you're looking at gummies or tinctures, you know, maybe you look at the flavors, maybe start trying, you know, a couple things from different companies. You can kind of just see what things you like more. Usually it's more of like the flavor or maybe the texture or, you know, things like that. And then what I love about the monthly thing is you can always go in and you can change it. You can try different stuff and it's not a big deal at all. You can try different brands and you don't have to be tied to one brand or one company. And that's what I've loved the absolute most about working with Direct Hemp, because I'm 100% about discovering new things or new companies or new brands and new products. And you want to give the love to all of them. And so.
Yeah, and that's a great point. You know what I mean? And part of the reason why we, we work with multiple brands is because not every brand can do every product or do every product well, right? So, you know, the capsules from Bluebird, score. The sleep gummies from Charlotte's Web, perfect. The bath bomb from Sugar and Kush, awesome. There's nowhere else that you can get all 3 of these in one order. They all ship together, and our shipping times are incredibly quick. Everything gets out within 24 hours. I think from like our central hub, we ship out of Kansas City, and so from Kansas City to like the coasts, it takes maybe 3 to 5 business days at the longest per shipment. And people that are in that kind of central location of like the Midwest, we live in Texas, and when we get our orders, it takes 2 days to get here. Perfect.
Yeah, super fast.
I mean, nobody has time to wait. Amazon Prime ruined that for everybody. So.
Yep.
But yeah, if you guys are thinking about, holiday orders, or if you have friends and family that have birthdays, or just, anything coming up, check out directhemp.com. We also have really cool sales and specials that are always going on. There's a sales and specials section. We'll do random things throughout the month as well, like Munchie Mondays, Tincture Tuesdays, Wellness Wednesdays, and Topical Thursdays. And to kind of be alerted of those, you either need to follow us on social media or sign up for the mailer list, but we'll give people a heads up like the night before and that morning. And normally those days, products are anywhere from 30 to 50% off. So if there's something that you're wanting to try or you're curious about, like you said, kind of just being able to try certain things, sign up for the mailing list or hop over to our Instagram at Direct Hemp. Follow us, because we'll post all those things. And if you want to take advantage of some of those sweet deals, like I said, every month we'll have a few things going on.
Yeah, definitely go and follow them on Instagram, because I can imagine some of you might be thinking like, oh man, my inbox is already such a mess. Well, you can, follow them on Instagram, stay up to date, and like start getting some more information, start trying some products. And then when you are fully hooked, then you can get the emails, because you will not want to miss out.
Yeah. Well, and Brooke, I know you have a code too. So what's the best way if people want to, go on Direct Hemp and try something and use your code?
Well, I have a swipe up link.
Swipe up link. Perfect.
Yeah. So usually I'm posting and I'm doing something for like Tincture Tuesday or Munchie Monday, I will put it on my story. Or if I'm doing a post, you guys will see the link in my bio, which I'll usually mention link in bio.
Perfect.
So,
yeah. Link in bio. And then one other thing too, if you guys do order anything from Direct Hemp, if you leave a verified review, we will also send you a $25 gift card to use on a reorder of either that. You can use it for that product if you want to reorder again or try something new. So if you guys check out Direct Hemp, you order a product, we'd love your feedback. You can leave a review there and we will send you a free $25 gift card to use on your next order.
That's the easiest $25 you'll ever make.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and leave a review.
Go leave a review, bro.
I'm going to go leave some reviews.
Cool. Well, I don't know if you have any other questions or products you want to talk about, but I know we covered a lot today.
Yeah, we did. That's everything I've got right now, but we'll have to do another one of these when I know I've got more products that are new things for me to try at my place in Utah. So when I get home and I start trying those, we'll do this again.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me about CBD.
Yeah.
.com. If people have questions, I know they can feel free to DM you or DM me anytime, or reach out to us directly, on our customer service line on Direct Hemp. But we're here to help answer questions, and we just want to make sure everybody's feeling good out there.
Sweet. All right, guys, make sure you guys go and check out Direct Hemp's Instagram page. You can find Dallas on there and ask all the questions. Go to the website. Even just go to the website and check it out. Go and do what I do with a lot of clothing companies. I just fill my shopping cart. I go through, I find all the things I would want to try, and then slowly just pick a few of them I'm going to try right now and let go of the other ones.
Perfect.
Save them for later. Save them for later.
Well, thanks. Really appreciate it.
All right. See you, Dallas. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.